Hello there, I'm Dr. Leona Allen, founder of Freedom Health Systems. And really before I get into the message that I want to share, I just want to I want to let you know where I'm coming from. This message is coming from a Black woman, a mother of two boys, a business owner. And since this whole thing has started, events have been canceled, trips have been canceled, plans had to be changed. I had to incorporate homeschool. I mean, I'm not just saying this because I'm special or anything like that. I'm saying this because a lot of us have been affected in one way or another. I've lost my father in April, and I've heard and seen how many of us have lost loved ones due to this whole issue. And, this is just a short list, but I just want to let you know where I'm coming from as a Black woman, a mother of two boys, educated, and running a business. And I know my story is going to be different than another woman or another mother, and I get that. But I just want you to be open and listen to this from my perspective. So again, for those who are just joining, welcome. I'm just going to pop in for a few minutes. I don't stay on these lives very long, but I just had this message that I just really wanted to share with you today. And the point I'm trying to make is 2020 it's been rough for many of us, and we've all been impacted. We've been impacted financially. We've been impacted emotionally. We've been impacted physically, spiritually. It's changed our relationships. Many of us have lost friends due to disagreements. I mean, it's just ridiculous. And nobody planned for this. Nobody expected this. And it was very hard to prepare for this, but it's happening. And we're all going to have a different experience based on where we are. We're going to have a different experience based on what we believe. And I think that's one of the biggest things that we really need to understand. So me coming from a place that has lived around the world, my dad was in the military. I've lived in Europe. I've lived in the North. I've lived in the South. I've lived in the East. I've been in overseas. I've been to Africa, I've been to South America, I've been to Central America. So I've seen a lot of the world, and a lot of my ideas, opinions coming from that place of being exposed to a lot. I have Black friends, I have white friends, I have Indian friends, I have friends from around the world. So I've been blessed to be exposed to a lot of different cultures and people and ideas. I've lost money. I've earned money. I've been married. I'm divorced. I've experienced a lot in my few years of life. Okay, but let me go ahead and get to the message. And it's just a reality. What we believe, what we accept, is our reality. And a Black woman growing up in America is going to have a different reality than a white woman growing up in America. A small business owner is going to have a different experience than a CEO of a large corporation. So we got to really understand that when we have our opinions, when we have our ideas, it's really coming from a place where we're at. It doesn't make us better or worse, but we got to understand that. And the reason why this comes up is because when I'm looking at posts or comments, many people are saying, well, if you don't believe what I believe, unfriend me now. And if I believe that, I wouldn't have any friends. Some of my best friends and I disagree on a lot of things. But what we do believe is what's in our heart and what our intentions are. I know I've been exposed to people that have been intentionally rude to me and unintentionally rude to me. I know what it's like to be judged by the color of my skin. I know what it's like to be judged by people of all races, all ages. And that's just something that I've learned to cope with. Despite many of the physical and emotional abuse that I've experienced in my life, I've learned to get back up and still not operate from a place of hate. I can easily be angry at the same race or the same sex of the person that hurt me in the past. But I choose not to do that. I choose that to be lessons and choose that to be part of who I want to incorporate or involve or allow into my life. And that's just the way it is. What keeps me awake at night will not even affect my best friend. It won't even affect, a family member, my own brother maybe. I mean, we all see things differently, but we just have to be more understanding of where we come from. Now, I'm not talking about the people that are intentionally being cruel and mean, but we got to learn to listen to each other. You know, we're separating ourselves from our loved ones because we don't agree with each other. But that's the wrong battle to fight right now. But this is the message that I want to share with you. It's about truth. Is it your truth or the truth? You know, your truth may not be the truth. Your truth may be hurting you. Your truth may be keeping you from understanding the truth. Is it your truth to be a victim? Is it your truth to feel powerless or hopeless? Is that your truth? Is it your truth that you need to live in fear right now? I understand why we could and why we would. I've had my moments, trust me. But is that a truth? Is that your truth? Is that the truth? Okay, if you follow me here, stay with me, it'll make sense. Is it your truth to be angry? Is it your truth to believe that you're not enough? Because what happens is when you have your truth, whether it's right or wrong, or if it's the truth, you're going to gravitate towards different situations, places, and people that will support that truth. So if you believe you're a victim, you're going to feel comfortable with other victims. If you're living in fear, you are going to be comfortable in people that share that same fear. And then someone that wants to be bold and fearless and courageous, you're going to do those negative comments and start unblocking and deleting and all these different things because they don't support your truth. But is it the truth? Is your truth keeping you from the truth? Now let me share with you what the truth is. The truth is being courageous. The truth is being loving and caring. The truth is being confident, knowing that you're gifted, knowing that you're special, knowing that you're worthy. Despite the job you have, the color of your skin, whether you're married, single mom, married mom, small business, big business, rich, poor, you're still special. That is the truth. But you may be allowing your truth to keep you from understanding that. Or you may be allowing your truth to keep people with good intentions by sharing the truth with you. And when you experience the truth, that's when you start to gravitate towards things that will support it. There's a saying by Mahatma Gandhi, be the change that you want to see in the world. We want to see change, I know it. We want to see a healthier world. We want to be back with our families again. We want to do those things. We want to go back to those trips that we planned and events that we scheduled. I get that. And some of this stuff that we're experiencing is really out of our control. But what we can control is who we are and how we respond and knowing what's in our heart. So if you're a person that's always been angry, when you're in a place of struggle or everything's been taken away from you, you're going to be more angry. And then you're going to surround yourself with angry people and do angry things. But if you're a person that's normally giving and caring, when you're in a place of struggle, you tend to be more caring because that's where your heart is. So check yourself and see, where is your heart? And where your heart is really going to navigate how you go through the times that we're in. Yeah, I mean, I still can't believe, I feel like this is not real. I'm hoping this is just a dream that will go away. And day by day, I get up in the morning and just try to figure out, how can I be better? What can I do to be part of the solution and not part of the problem? And right now, for me, putting down a friend, a family member, or hurting someone is not it. So I guess the point I'm trying to make is, where is your heart? Check your heart. So before you start to type a negative comment, or before you decide to block me or unfollow me, check your heart. Is it because of something I'm saying doesn't agree with your truth? I'm not saying I'm speaking the truth, but when you hear something that you don't agree with, really start to think about why it bothers you. Is it because it challenges your beliefs? Because there's so many sides to this story, and I'm not going to get into that here. That's really not my purpose in life. I kind of speak from my truth and what I believe has worked for me and the people that I encounter in my life. But I'm coming from a place hoping that this will help you in some way. Because I'm the kind of person where I don't like negativity. What helps me is being positive and finding that good thing in the midst of a crisis. And it's hard. I mean, even when I'm coaching my clients, they'll tell you, we start with wins. It's not a time to just talk about and bitch and moan about different things that are going on. We start with wins. What is going good in your life? And sometimes it's harder to do it now than before, but there's something you can't appreciate right now. Some of us still have a roof over our head. We still have food to eat, and we have jobs to go to. We have people around us that love us. Because sometimes we're allowing the anger and the fear to neglect the people that need us. Because I can't let that anger allow me to neglect my kids that love me and need me right now. So I got to stay strong and confident so I could be there for them. So really, back to the quote, be the change that you want to see in the world, because it starts with you. If you want more justice, more fairness, are you being fair to yourself? Are you being fair to your coworkers and your neighbors? Because until you're able to be fair to who you are and be fair to the people around you, it's going to be very hard to see change in the world. For example, if you're very healthy or a fair individual, okay, let's start with healthy. If you're a healthy individual, you will create, you'll be surrounded by healthy people, okay? So say a healthy individual creates healthy families. Healthy families create healthy communities. Healthy communities create healthy states. So it all has to start with who we are as an individual, because it's going to be hard to create a healthy society if all of us are unhealthy. So I'm a doctor, so I have to speak from a point of health. You know, when we're trying to heal our bodies, we have to have healthy cells, healthy tissues, healthy organs in order for our whole bodies to be healthy. And that's how I see the world. It all starts with us as individuals. And who can change us as individuals? It's us. We also attract who we are. So if you're a fearful, negative person, you're going to attract negative, fearful events in your life. Again, let me ask you, what's in your heart? Is your truth keeping you from the truth? Is it you are so attached to your truth of being a victim, of being fearful, keeping you from experiencing the truth of abundance and love? So really ask yourself that question the next time you read or respond or anything you do in life. Just get in the habit of whenever you make a decision, ask yourself, is this decision I'm making, are these words I'm saying a part of the solution or a part of the problem? Deep down inside, you do know what that truth is. You just got to allow it to come out. Listen to other people. You don't have to agree with everyone else, but you don't have to be angry at everyone as well. Listen and take it for what it is. And just tell yourself, is this going to help me or hurt me? And be honest with yourself. So I encourage you to do that. So I hope this message really helped someone today. I just really wanted to share that for someone that just, I just get real emotional about stuff like this, I wish this has never happened, but it is. And I think what's really happening is really bringing out what we need to face and work on within ourselves. So have a good weekend, everybody. Please share your comments and share and just be the light for someone today. I know if enough of us do that, this can change one person at a time. So again, I'm Dr. Leona Allen, and until we meet again, go out there and achieve more freedom in your health and your life. Take care now.